First, giving honor to God for providing this opportunity for all of us to come together on this occasion of new beginnings. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, I would like to thank each of you for joining me here at the University of Maryland Biotech Research Park in Baltimore City's 44th Legislative District. To announce the next steps in my legislative career and public service. This district, which I have had the privilege and honor for representing for the last 15 plus years, the first 4 years as a delegate and the last 11 as a state senator, is a district which has some of the deepest pockets of poverty, yet some of the wealthiest institutional organizations in the state. Johns Hopkins Hospital on the east, the University of Maryland and Bon Secours Medical Systems on the west, to St. Agnes Hospital in the southwest section of the district. When I started my career as an elected official, after working as a community economic development and housing professional for over 20 years, very young when I started, I pledged to create collaboration between and among communities and between anchor institutions in the district. Collaboration that could and would strengthen relationships and bring hope, help, and healing. That would improve housing, healthcare, and transportation. That would achieve income equality. That would enhance quality of life, and it would strengthen families. Together with the fruits of our labors, commitment, and my leadership, we have seen healing and opportunity taking place throughout the district, with projects like the Biotech Park and the housing development which surrounds the Biotech Park. Like the West Baltimore Primary Healthcare Collaborative, the parent of the Baltimore City's first and only health enterprise zone, like the EBDI project, and the development that's going on in historic East Baltimore neighborhoods, even despite some missteps. Like the State Center project, the Red Line and Mark developments, which all three are bringing world-class transit-oriented development, translating into thousands of jobs, hundreds of small business development opportunities, better transportation options to both the environmentally conscious as well as those that are transit dependent. And the $1.1 billion that comes to Baltimore in the form of new school construction so that our children have the safest and best learning environments possible. These are just a few of the many accomplishments that you and I have successfully championed on behalf of the 44th Legislative District in Baltimore City. I'm extremely proud to leave a record of accomplishment for the next person elected to serve as senator, representing the communities and institutions in the current 44th Legislative District. As I reflect on the thousands of individuals that I've met and the relationships that I've formed, the billions of dollars that I have secured and delivered to the district, the hundreds of thousands of dollars that I've been able to give in scholarships to younger and more seasoned individuals seeking to improve their lives and the quality of life of their families, I am humbled. I am humbled to have been selected by my higher power that I call God, to have fulfilled this awesome task. To have successful projects completed, individual lives rebuilt, families united, small businesses saved, new homes built and sold, and even some potholes repaired. There have been many, many moments of jubilation, and just a few moments of fleeting disappointment and frustration, but thank God for resurrection. When the 2014 session of the Maryland General Assembly ended on April 7th, its closure brought a sense of clarity to me that I will never forget. After much reflection, prayer, and consultation with my family, I'm here today to announce after the completion of this term in January 2015, I will retire from the Maryland State Senate. When elected to the office, I viewed this office as just another level of advocacy and service. After being on the other side of the advocacy table, I thought it was time for me to go to the electoral side. Well, now I'm finished that. And hope, help, and healing has come to the 44th District in Baltimore City in many forms. And there are still many forms that we have to achieve. And I, again, like to just emphasize, I leave the gifts and fruits of commitment and accomplishment that have been done by working in partnership and collaborations with individuals as well as institutions. We must always strive to make sure that those institutions that are in our community are inclusive, to help the families and the residents of our communities to translate their concerns and to negotiate and to achieve all that needs to be achieved for the upliftment and quality of life for all. So I thank you for being here today, and I thank you as we go forward in making a better life for everyone. But as we all know, there are no solo acts. And this is by no way a solo act. I will not be able to thank everyone that has been so supportive of me and my public service and that has worked so hard together to achieve these accomplishments. And we'll go forward with achieving accomplishments, but I need to just thank a few people today. I need to thank my colleagues for being here. I see my Senate colleagues